Now, every avid gamer needs at least one solid car game in their collection, whether it's a Daytona USA, Gran Turismo, or Forza Horizon. There's nothing like a great game that can bring a unique vehicular experience to your favorite console. Now, if you're not a die-hard race fan, you should still at least consider having one decent car game in your collection. For me, that game is Need for Speed Heat. I remember first diving headfirst into the Need for Speed franchise in the late 90s, playing the Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit on the original PlayStation.
This is the police.
That was the first time you can get away from cops in video games, at least from what I can remember, and I absolutely loved that game and had a blast speeding away from law enforcement on the highways. Since then, I thoroughly enjoyed the Gran Turismo series on the PS3 and the Forza Horizon games on Xbox. So how did I fall back into the driver's seat of the Need for Speed franchise? Well, interestingly enough, my 5-year-old son wanted a car game to mess around with on the PS5. I didn't have one at the time, and in my budgetary search, I stumbled across Need for Speed Heat on the PlayStation Store.
Wow, look at that. Oh.
You hit a car.
I bought it digitally for $9.99, and I can honestly say that with the amount of hours I put on the road with this game, I got my money's worth tenfold. Right off the bat, the graphics are great, and there's a crap ton of diverse cars that you'll be fiending to get behind the wheel of. Classic cars, muscle cars, drift cars, trucks, sports cars, exotic cars, you name it. The cool thing is that each car actually has its own unique feel. The analog controls are really crisp here. Even on a console, you could actually tell that these cars can either turn sharply or don't turn as well, or handle like a boat, or definitely need some more customization options to open up the chambers to unleash what the car's max potential could be. You can customize to your heart's content, and not only is there on-road street racing, but you can also take the action off-road as well. There's a large map of Palm City to free roam around, which is pretty much like Miami, but not so damn flat. There's also a ton of races to be had in different day and night cycles of Palm City, in which you can race for cash in the day, or risk it all at night to build your rep as a street legend.
These cops ain't gonna catch them in that thing.
Maybe not, but we can. Go.
With that said, there's a pretty engaging story mode where you can customize your avatar along with your car and get tossed in all types of races to uncover a corrupt underground street racing ring that's connected with the PCPD, the Palm City Police Department.
You found it. How?
What do you mean, how? You set us up.
Someone talked, and I want to know who.
In fact, the story's so gripping, you'd wish you could hop out of your vehicle to ramp it up GTA style.
Dispatch, suspect located. Moving to engage.
Suspect last seen west of,
But don't forget, Heat is all about the urban street race culture. If you ever wanted to race into oncoming traffic while the 5-0 are hot on your tail, Need for Speed Heat is the game to get your adrenaline jumping and your heart pumping. Escaping police isn't just about being fast, but also being crafty, breaking lines of sight, crashing them off-road, and dodging spike strips, all while laying low when the time is right. Outrunning the cops definitely gets more fun and slightly annoying when you get to the higher levels, trying to keep your damage from scaling too high as you can visit gas stations for limited repairs, all while trying to make it to that specific getaway spot, which for me was an empty parking garage where I jump a ramp to hide out on the roof. If you're on a budget and got a hankering for some high-octane, nitro-burning, speed racer action, then I'd say toss Need for Speed Heat in your library. It's definitely worth a playthrough even to this day. Whether you're into customizing cars, finding the best vehicle for that Tokyo drift, or scouring a sandbox for some neat collectibles that lead to cool unlockables, Need for Speed Heat packs a great gaming experience into an affordable price that still holds up today. There's a crap ton of racing games out there. I haven't played too many of them, but what I have played in Need for Speed, I enjoyed. Again, there's a lot of great racing car games out there. If you missed Need for Speed Heat, definitely consider picking it up. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to drive safely. So keep your eyes on the road and geek out.
Setting the standard once again. It's why you're here.